Hi, I'm Henry from LG Electronics. Today I'm going to introduce you Optimus G. Starting from the exterior, it's about 8.45mm thick, has a completely jet black front. Can't really tell where the display is and where the bezel is. And then on the back side we have this LG patented crystal reflection pattern. The pattern slightly changes as you go in angle. For 13 megapixel camera version, we have a little bump for the camera. This is the first 13 megapixel camera LG has ever introduced. By the way, this uses 5 lenses for the first time. Normally, mobile phones use 4 lenses. This uses 5 lenses to ensure crystal clear quality. Now, turning back to the front, and let's turn the phone on. Starting from the unlock screen, we have this little fun gesture where the dewdrop kind of expands, and then you get a little bit of this magnifying effect, and then opens with this water drop sound. And then it's very smooth. It just it's crystal clear display and very smooth interface. And then starting from let's start from the Q memo, the quick memo. So if you press the volume up and down button at the same time, this little bar appears. So what you can do is you can basically add a handwritten memo on top of this captured screen. You can say hello. You can also change the color of the pen like that, like this, and then basically you can just save this as a screen capture, or you can share it with your friends like that. Another interesting thing is, in case you need to jot down a phone number in an emergency case, what you can do is you can press this button, and then you can erase the whole thing, and then you can write down the phone number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you press this overlay button. What happens is what you wrote down is just floating there, and all the touch interface goes into the object underneath it. So you can go to the phone and then look at the number while dialing, so that you don't need to go, you don't need to go back and forth remembering the number, or going back and forth between the memo and the dial pad. So that was about the quick memo. Pinch in and out from the text too. So in message, what you can do is, if you think the text is too small, you can just pinch in, and then it'll enlarge the text, and you can pinch out. And also applies in the gallery too. So if you go to the gallery, and then if you want to zoom in, you can pinch in and zoom out like that. Very intuitive. The next thing is, what we found is a lot of people could be uncomfortable with these small icons. For them, we have this cool feature called the Icon Customizer. Oops, this is the introduction. So after long pressing it, these are the whole suite of preloaded images that you can use as a replacement of the original gallery icon. So you can choose anything like this. So let's pick G for gallery. Now you can see the icon has changed to G. If you think this is too small, you can press it again and go in there and click this button, which will basically make it larger. And then now you have a big icon. So for important, frequently used apps, you can have a large button. This one is using LG display made HD IPS Plus display. What it represents is it flattens the original LCD and the cover layer and the touch layer into a single piece. So it enables a very snappy response, and it enables us to make a very thin device.
And does it help with visibility out in sunlight as well too?
Definitely, because it has one less layer in between that diffracts the light.
Gotcha.
Now, crystal clear performance under direct sunlight. And also, combined with a 13 megapixel camera, the viewing experience is really awesome on this device. In terms of battery, this one has a quad-core device, so we put a lot of consideration into choosing the battery. Because of the design that we wanted to stand by, we made a choice of making it non-replaceable. So it's embedded battery, but instead we spiced it up with a lithium polymer battery, which ensures up to 800 cycles of discharge and charge, as opposed to the regular 500 standard lithium-ion batteries. So this, based on our user test and my personal experience trying this phone, I didn't have any issue with the battery. It was very enough for the device.
All right, thank you, Dr. Nho.